getting in tune with your inner medicine, how to heal yourself using sound, how to upgrade your inner mantra so that you can select the mind wave that has the most energy, the most creativity. So we're working with the sound frequency, putting that in the body so that we can experience our excellence. And our human excellence has a lot to do with our sound, right? We talk about human excellence is a lot to do with the way we speak, both spoken and non-spoken. There is a speech. We give off a sound. We have spoken, we have non-spoken sound. And the more rhythmic sound we have, the more of a presence we have, right? There's nothing quite fantastic than to receive a person who's in tune with their sound. There's nothing more irritable for a lot of us, right? We're irritated by our own sound, or we're irritated by other people's sounds, than a person who is not in touch with their sound. So we worked a lot with the sound and how to listen to our own sound so we can listen to other people's sound. But we're also working on a prevailing sound. So when you are around people who are irritated by their own sound and therefore irritable, right, and then irritating, right, because they're irritated most likely by their own sound, right, we call it obnoxious people, right, trying to get attention, thinking the loud, the arrhythmic sounds will get the appraisal, the attention, get them what they want. It's the sophisticated sound. The sound that doesn't need to be loud. It doesn't need to yell or be the loudest volume. It's the sound that can speak very few words, but those few words have so much rhythm to those few words. So we worked a lot with getting in touch with our own rhythm so that when we listen to our own sound, we can know how to tune our bodies. We are always upgrading, downgrading our bodies through our words, and we do that throughout the day, right? Where we downplay, we upplay ourselves, right? So getting in touch with the mantra Sa Ta Nama. We're working on getting in touch with how to direct the mind into a more rhythmic sound, a more rhythmic wave that we can actually have a sort of sense of control over. We're not at the mercy of our words, and we're not at the mercy of our impulsiveness and our sort of reactive behavior and our bad habits. We actually do have a sense of control over our sound and the words that are spoken and non-spoken. And just by having a sense of command over your words, you can bring so much healing to yourself. A lot of times our words, we say things, out of anger, out of impulse, these type of things. And the word can be just as creative as destructive. So when we work with the word, the sound of ourselves, working on creating rhythmic. So we can be angry, we can be hot-headed, we can be irritated or irritable. But knowing how to make that sound provide an opportunity for excellence, not for let me just say whatever the hell I want to say and then destroy this person, destroy myself to the point where I don't know how to get myself out of this, right? So we can be angry, we can be sad, we can be moody, we can scream, we can do all kinds of things, but there comes to a point where we're doing it for the excellence. There's an opportunity, whatever word, whatever sound you give or you say to yourself, listening to yourself, listening to other, it should provide an opportunity for you to excel, never to trap yourself in a house or in a door, or a house with no doors or no windows where you don't know how to get yourself out, because the words you said have blocked you in, it blocked you on all four corners of you. So we work with that sound, because the more rhythmic we are, the more opportunities we can create in our relationships that are agitating the hell out of us. You know, when we go visit the family and like, oh my gosh, this is irritable, these people are so irritable, or whatever it is. We can have more rhythmic relationship with it, where we can be angry, but it's us in our excellence. It's us in our sense of empowerment, rather than I'm angry, I'm just gonna destroy everybody in my wake and just create all this, you know, unresolved issues, and then just walk away, and then feel unresolved, and then feel confused, and then feel upset that I'm confused, and feel down that I didn't say the right thing, and then that kind of loop. We are not going to know how to say, or, you know, do the right, you know, say the thing, right, the right thing with the right thing. But the sound of ourselves, when we're heartfelt, it doesn't really matter what we're saying in our sort of cognitive understanding of this is good, this is bad. Just the sound of somebody who's heartfelt, like Mr. Rogers could just sit in a room and say like 2 sentences and command what he wanted, just in 2 sentences, and they were just basic sentences. It was because the sound carried. It was like a sound that carries on, and people could feel it, because it was very heartfelt, it was very rhythmic, even in the anger, even in the disappointment, even in the, you know, I'm not so happy about the situation that I'm in, or we're all in, right? But the heartfelt sort of sound of it basically, gave Mr. Rogers anything he wanted, basically, because the sound was so full of wonder and opportunity, and it was opportunity and wonder for people to excel. And nobody can turn down an opportunity to excel, regardless of how angry or pissed or upset. Nobody can turn down an opportunity to excel. So if you present that like an opportunity for them to excel by creating a space, by creating a sound, creating a rhythm for them to respond, like a call and response, they will be so happy that you gave that to them. And if they take it, they take it. Either it's an extension of forgiveness, or extension of peace or ease, or whatever, compassion. You extend that out and create that space. That's the greatest thing you can offer. Now, if they take that space and they respond to you, that's their own free will, that's their own choice. But just you being in that heartfelt, where you're creating a space, an opportunity for you to excel, for them to excel, and just letting them have that, right? You know, where a lot of times the humility of it, where we're not so the cognitive understanding of I'm right, you're wrong, I'm right, you know, you're wrong, and then the whole confusion and the loop of angry, and I'm upset by my own sound, I don't like my own sound, and therefore I don't like what I'm doing, and then I don't like what I'm creating, and then I'm bored with it, and I'm not satisfied with it. We can get into the sound of our own listening to our own selves. Therefore, when we listen to other people, we feel more fulfilled, and the connection we're having, because that connection we're having is an opportunity for them to step into their wonder, their potential, for us to step in our potential, right? And that's how we move beyond the I'm triggered, and you're triggered. We're all triggered, right? We can move beyond that, where you're just basically trapped in a house with no doors or windows, and you're just kind of staring at the wall like, I'm triggered that I can't get out of this house with no doors or windows. The trigger, right? We're talking about I'm activated, right? Which is I'm activated to listen to myself, to listen to them, to expand my horizon, expand my perspective, my perception, so that I can be more dynamic, more multifaceted, so that I can be able to have a sort of network of my own, you know, like my own mind that can actually connect with multiple people, and that creates a quite dynamic and quite multi-dimensional person who can really create connections with people who, you know, Japanese or Chinese or Russians or Australians or, you know, South Americans, these type of things. It really does take that ability to listen to your sound, to listen to other people's sounds, because a lot of times people don't know how, no one knows how to articulate themselves, really. We're not really taught to articulate ourselves in our culture. So you have to go a little deeper. You have to go to the sound of that person. That's where you really start to uncover who they are. And a person who knows how to connect with somebody's sounds, belief, their words, or whatever they're saying, because a lot of people don't know how to articulate, these people will cherish you, because you can create space, you can create opportunity for them to excel, not even verbally in what they say, but just in what they can feel and what they're allowed to feel and what they're allowed to share with you. So I'm gonna leave you guys with this, and Satnam.